Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of the greatest fighters you probably never heard of. This right here is Josh Koscheck. Josh Koscheck was on the first season of The Ultimate Fighter, and in a time where everybody wanted to be fan favorites, Josh Koscheck had no problem being the heel. For those of you who don't watch professional wrestling, heel is the bad guy. As a professional wrestling fan myself, I love the heel, and I was one of the only people in the world rooting for Josh Koscheck. Josh Koscheck went into the Ultimate Fighter at just like 3-0, 4-0. He was a Division I national champion wrestler and a very good natural athlete, but that is all he had. His stand-up was atrocious. A lot of people don't really understand this, but Stephan Bonnar versus Forrest Griffin isn't what really saved the UFC. It's often said that people were watching Stephan Bonnar versus Forrest Griffin, and they started calling everybody up and were like, hey, you gotta watch this crazy fight on Spike TV right now. But even those people wouldn't have been watching that fight if they hadn't tuned into the Ultimate Fighter. And they wouldn't have tuned into the Ultimate Fighter if it wasn't for the must-see TV between Josh Koscheck and Chris Lieben. Throughout his career, Josh Koscheck developed this crazy right hand. He was like the welterweight Dan Henderson. His go-to technique was a high crotch. He'd switch off to a double leg, and then later on, he was just putting people to sleep with right hands. He would get a title shot against GSP, he'd fall short, and he would have mixed success throughout the rest of his career until he got knocked out by Tyron Woodley. After he got knocked out by Tyron Woodley, his career would never be the same, and he would retire after a few losses in Bellator. He's now a professional motocross rider, and he will go down in history as one of the best fighters you probably never heard of.